I greet all of you now. They read so many threats when people they do against Comrade Adams ALIYU OSHIOMHOLE. I come first sing one song that day. Say, Ephraim, which is rat, he know they feed boast with pussycat because of the danger involved, because the rat might be consumed. Then many again, I can't see. Say some people they talk, say they will arrest their own papa. How can a son arrest his father? There's another Guinesian that says instead of a judge to jail his father, he will postpone a case. But because a lot of people don't know Comrade Adams ALIYU OSHIOMHOLE, from his destiny, from what I know, the man always gets promoted when there's crisis. Whenever people fight him, it's a promotion for him. So I don't know of your own destiny. Your own destiny could be that when you fight, you can never end, you will end up in more danger. So there is a song in Isian that says, OSHIOMHOLE is like an ogagu. Ogagu says, when it's in the water, it's dangerous. But after you kill this ogagu fish, you have cooked with it. Mistakenly, you drop the bone. When it enters your leg, they need to take you to the hospital for them to actually carry out an operation. So I want to advise people that are speaking in both sides of their mouth, people that are causing crisis in this Edo state, to desist from doing so. And my prayer for Comrade Adams ALIYU OSHIOMHOLE is that he will never again snap pictures with his enemy. Because when a man snaps pictures with his enemy, there is always a challenge. When the enemy begins to roll around you, it means you need to send some of these pictures to the dustbin. I'm the one that named Adams ALIYU OSHIOMHOLE, Obo, Hanobo, or Bobole. And for those that are now fighting him, I have a song for them. Wagaki so donu hiabi fana danu riabekba. Ayela o, ayela o, Ebo mo gwele ore yi so do aba. Charity begin at home. Whatever you see a grown-up person doing, it is as a result of a bad training from birth. If not, it is not easy for a young person to get up and call another a fool. Comrade Adams ALIYU OSHIOMHOLE is the one that saved APC in this state. I've watched so many people, including Charles. In fact, my pain is that people who were ready to clean Comrade Adams ALIYU OSHIOMHOLE shoe with their clothes when it was the government, they are now coming out to be telling all kind of story. And I also now believe they are even the enemy. They are the one that are setting up the governor of Edo State. But my advice to the governor, yes, somebody can pay you to eat extra pounded yam, but they will not follow you to the toilet. Every person involved in this struggle today, they are APC members. And you need them tomorrow, whether while in government or while you are out of government, because you remain an APC person, if that's the case. So from today, I want to say those that are throwing bombs should be careful. Now, I'm also surprised that some are alleging that Comrade Adams ALIYU OSHIOMHOLE is the cause of the crisis and insecurity. That is not possible. I expect a government to come out when there are challenges like this, when there is crime. You tell the police, you talk to security agents to nab the people on board. When they are arrested and they confess, then you cannot boldly say, oh, I know the sender. What is the essence of going to the social media and television to divine the issue of crime when people like Chief EDEGBE house, bombs have been thrown into their house? The next thing I expect of a government is, okay, the police should carry out investigation with immediate effect and arrest those responsible. That is what I expect of a good government and a society. You know, when I used to sing a song, people may not understand the meaning. I do bonazao, do ro mi, do. I do bonazao, do ro mi, do. Ugadu ponaze. Oki gbele amo. Ugadi position naze. Oki guefia. Ugadi moto naze. Oki mialigo. Epopo magazeno. Doromi. Domi. Krichese. Doromi o. Domi dodo. What is witchcraft? Witchcraft is a thing of the mind. When your mind becomes negative at all times on how to turn what is good to bad, then you are a witch. So I'm praying for all APC that God's decision for Edo State will come to pass in the shortest possible time. Edo State is not above God. God will take the decision. So let me sound a warning that nobody can tell Comrade ALIYU OSHIOMHOLE that he should no longer come to Edo State. He is the father of APC, that's what it is today. And I want to advise those that are causing crisis to desist. So many people think that now they are the best friend of the governor. I work for the governor. So many people work for the governor. And I also see a terrible situation where people have been making all kinds of statements. Some of these persons do not have voters' card. I advise them, especially those that are talking about Issa agenda. We are more involved in the issue of Issa agenda more than them. Transfer your PVC to Edo State and come and cast your vote. It is not to sit down somewhere and begin to say, oh, this is what is right. Politics is a game of number. If you are not voting, you cannot get where you did not sow. So I want to finally advise that all troublemakers should shun trouble. And I have this advice for those that are causing trouble. When I look at my friend Tony Kabaka and what happened to him, why don't we at least wait for a court judgment? Why going to do demolition before the court judgment? I think that is what I can see the whole thing. And nobody is talking about this simple truth. Yes, if the court says the house should be demolished, fine. But why not wait for a court of law? What has happened now is that we want to become a judge in our own case. And I want to let people know that are saying that there will be no peace in Edo State. I'll tell them the parable. Or this parable is something you need to put in your memory. And the parable is the parable of the bush pig versus mosquito. The bush pig came to challenge mosquito and said, I will drive you out of this bush. Mosquito said, okay, is it because I'm very small? Mosquito began to make noise. When the pig was sleeping, all the mosquito gather and go to the ear. They were, mosquito see, the pig did that. He can no longer be comfortable. He can no longer sleep. He was forced to beg mosquito. I think that parable, you already know where my mind is speaking from. I think everybody should be conscious of what we do. No man when no man when no shall be. Where there is life, oh, there is hope. There is still life. And so there is hope for Edo State. Thank you. God bless you.